Welcome. I'm your host, Terry Slater, and this is the DAHLONEGA debut. And tonight we're here with a very special guest, the Chattahoochee Chain Gang. And I'd like you to introduce yourselves and tell us what you do.
My name is Anthony Forner. I'm guitar and lead vocals.
Good. Thank you.
I'm Trent Allison. I play banjo and washboard.
That's a tough instrument, the banjo.
Yes.
Next.
I'm Michael Crawford, and I play the upright bass.
Oh, good.
And I play vocals.
Great. And sir.
I'm John Wesley. I play mandolin and some vocals.
Way to go. Well, how did the name come up? That's a good question.
That goes back. We were sitting in a friend's living room, me and Trent, and we were sitting around, and that was one of the hardest things for us to come up with. Was like, what are we going to call ourselves, you know?
Yeah.
And so we were just throwing around names, and we have bluegrass instrumentation, so it's like, okay, bluegrass names. They'll take something that with our surrounding area, be it like the Chattahoochee or anything, Yona, like Yona Mountain Boys or something like. We could incorporate that into the name, and so we just started spitballing stuff, and we were sitting there, and we were just like, man, we have nothing. And Trent goes, Chattahoochee, and I go, Chain Gang, and he goes, yeah, and I said, yeah, and he said, yeah, and it just stuck after that.
Well, that's good. It's a name that is unusual, and people will remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell us about your latest album or what it was like to make.
We spent a good bit of time on the album. It was a lot of fun making it. We have a studio, set up at my house, and we recorded there. So it was a really cool setting to do the album. Just get together and collaborate, get to run through. Didn't take too many takes, and most of the guys are pretty solid. The bass, not a whole lot I can do about that, but it was actually a really fun experience, really great. We had a great time doing it. Put some of our favorite songs on there. Just had a really good experience.
What sort of songs do you do? Covers and stuff like that?
On this album, it's all covers. Just from bands that we really like, musically.
Yeah.
We're working currently on getting a full-length album together with all originals. Still working through that. I guess it's one of those things you just want to take time with, wanting to be perfect. So that's the hardest part about doing recording, is just you want everything to be perfect, so you tend to go over it a few more times.
How many songs are on this album?
We have 6 songs on this album.
Tell me something about them. What sort of songs are they?
We kind of collectively decided early on, how what we wanted to do, and kind of the sound we wanted to do, and the sound that we chose. We didn't really choose a sound. It just kind of morphed into what we do now. And each of these songs, like they're all cover songs on this demo, but they're Chain Gang pretty much. We kind of put our own twist on a lot of things. I mean, there's a punk song on here, and it's nowhere near a punk song anymore. So I mean, we changed a lot of stuff up to suit our taste pretty much.
Well, a lot of it's got to do with the instrumentation.
Right.
So what do you got? Bass, banjo, guitar, and what's the other one?
Mandolin.
Mandolin. Oh, that's a toughie to play.
Oh yeah.
I think the incredible thing about that I saw putting this album together is that we do make it our own, and even though these are all songs we like, and there's such a diversity of the different styles of music that we all come from and that we like, it's interesting to see it all pulled together and how it has such a really good distinct sound, even though it's just songs from across the board. So.
You sort of customize the songs
Right.
Yes.
to your sound. Well, that's very smart. That'll get you ahead.
Down home.